Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about something that is very important in our lives, but sometimes we don't realize its value until we lose it. Okay, and that is our inner peace. In life, we often spend a lot of time trying to achieve things. We want success, we want happiness, we want good relationships, we want to make everyone around us happy. But sometimes, while trying to manage everything, we forget to ask ourselves one simple question: am I at peace with myself? Because true happiness is not only about what we have around us, my dear, it is also about what we feel within us. You can have everything you wished for, but if your mind is constantly filled with stress, confusion, fear, or negativity, it becomes difficult to truly enjoy your life. That is why I believe that inner peace is one of the most valuable things we can have. As we grow older, we start understanding life differently. We begin to realize that not every situation needs our reaction. Not every argument needs our attention. Not every opinion needs our response. And not every person needs unlimited access to our time and energy. Sometimes peace comes from knowing when to speak and when to remain silent, when to hold on and when to let go, when to explain yourself and when to simply move forward. Life becomes much more peaceful when we stop trying to control everything around us. We cannot control everything that happens to us, my dear. We cannot control how other people think. We cannot control how they behave, but we can always choose how we respond. Right? And that choice can change our entire life. So today I want to remind you of something very simple. Your inner peace matters, your mental space matters, your emotional well-being matters. Never be so busy taking care of everything and everyone around you that you forget to take care of yourself. Because sometimes the greatest form of self-respect is simply choosing peace. Second part, not every connection is meant to stay, my dear. As we move through life, we meet many different people. Some people stay with us for many years, some stay for a short time, and some people come into our lives only to teach us something important. Every connection has its own purpose. But one of the most difficult lessons in life is understanding that not every connection is meant to stay forever. Sometimes we hold on to people or situations simply because we are afraid of change, right? We think, what if things become better? What if I let go and regret it later? What will people think? But sometimes holding on to something that is no longer good for us can take away the peace we are trying so hard to find. People change, situation change, and sometimes we change too. The person we were a few years ago may not be the same person we are today. Our priorities change, my dear. Our thinking becomes deeper. Our standing of life becomes different. And because of this, some connections may no longer fit into the person we are becoming. And that is okay. It doesn't always mean that someone is bad. It doesn't mean that we have to hate anyone. Sometimes it simply means that two people are moving in different directions. And when that happens, we have to learn to accept it. Acceptance is not always easy, my dear. Acceptance can bring peace. We don't have to force every connection to remain the same forever. We don't have to keep holding on just because something has been a part of our life for a long time. Sometimes we need to understand that the length of connection doesn't always determine its value. Some people may stay for years and teach us very little, and sometimes a short connection can teach us a lesson that stays with us for a lifetime. So instead of asking why did this person live my life, maybe we should sometime ask, yeah, what did this connection teach me? Perhaps it taught us patience. Perhaps it taught us self respect. Perhaps it taught us the importance of boundaries. Or perhaps it simply taught us how important our inner peace truly is. And once we understand the lesson, we don't always have to carry the situation with us. We can keep the lesson and let go of the burden. Because sometimes moving forward doesn't mean forgetting the past, it means learning from it and choosing a better path for the future. So remember, not every connection is meant to stay forever. Some connections are chapters, some are lessons, and some are simply beautiful memories, and that's okay. Life continues to move forward, and sometimes letting go of what no longer fits your life is how you make space for something better. Next part, learning to set boundaries. One of the most important lessons I have learned in life is the importance of setting healthy boundaries, my dear. For a long time, many of us believed that being a good person means always being available for everyone. We say yes when we want to say no. We stay silent when something hurts us. We keep explaining ourselves because we want everyone to understand us. And sometimes we keep giving our time and energy even when we have nothing left to give. But slowly we begin to feel emotionally tired, my dear. That is when we need to understand something very important. But being kind doesn't mean you have to forget yourself. Being helpful doesn't mean you have to sacrifice your peace. And saying no does not make you a bad person. Boundaries are not about pushing people away. Boundaries are about understanding where you and where another person responsibility begins. You are responsible for your own choices. You are responsible for your own emotions. But you are not responsible for making everyone happy. You are not responsible for fixing everyone's problems. And you are certainly not responsible for carrying the emotional weight of the entire world on your shoulders. Sometimes setting a boundary can be as simple as saying, I need some time for myself. I am not comfortable with this. I cannot do this right now. Or simply choosing not to respond to something that doesn't deserve your energy. You don't always have to explain every decision you make. You don't have to give everyone unlimited access to your time. And you don't have to feel guilty for protecting your emotional space. Of course, setting boundaries may feel uncomfortable in the beginning. Some people may not understand them, some may question your decisions, and some may even be unhappy with the new boundaries you create. But remember this, People who are used to having unlimited access to you may not always be comfortable when you start setting limits. And that doesn't mean your boundaries are wrong. It simply means that you are changing the way you allow others to treat you. Healthy boundaries teach people how to react to your space, and more importantly, they teach you to respect yourself. So learn to listen to your feelings, my dear. If something continuously makes you uncomfortable, don't ignore it, my dear. If something constantly drains your energy, pay attention to it. And if you need space, give yourself permission to take it. You don't have to feel guilty for choosing yourself, because boundaries are not walls, my dear, they are doors. And you get to decide who you allow in, how close you allow them to come, and when you need to close the door for your own peace. Remember, you can be kind and still have boundaries. You can love people and still have boundaries. You can care about other and still choose yourself, because protecting your peace is not selfish, it is self-respect, my dear. So next part, you cannot control others, my dear. One of the most difficult lessons in life is learning that we cannot control other people. We cannot control how someone thinks. We cannot control how someone behaves. We cannot control what someone chooses to do. And we cannot control whether someone understands our feelings or not. Sometimes we spend so much time trying to change other people that we forget to take care of ourselves. We explain, we advise, right? We request, we give chances, we wait, and we keep hoping that one day the other person will finally understand. Okay? But the truth is, my dear, people will only change when they truly want to change. No matter how much we care, we cannot make that decision for them. And accepting this reality can actually bring us a lot of peace, because the moment we stop trying to control others, we get our own energy back. Instead of asking, why is this person behaving this way? Okay? We can ask ourselves, how do I want to respond to this situation? Instead of thinking, why don't they understand me? We can ask, how can I take care of myself, right? Instead of waiting for someone else to change, we can start changing the way we respond. Okay, this doesn't mean that we should accept everything. It doesn't mean that we should tolerate disrespect or negativity. It simply means that we understand where our control ends. We cannot control someone else's actions, but we can control our boundaries. We cannot control someone else's words, but we can control how much importance we give to those words. We cannot control someone's decisions, but we can make our own decisions. And this is where our real power begins, my dear. Sometimes we don't need to change the situation. We simply need to change our position in that situation. We can step back. We can create distance. Okay? We can choose silence. We can choose to focus on our own growth. And we can choose not to allow someone else's behavior to control our emotional state. Remember, your peace should not depend on someone else's behavior. If someone is kind to you, be grateful. If someone misunderstands you, stay calm. If someone chooses to walk away, let them go with grace. And if someone repeatedly brings negativity into your life, give yourself permission to create distance. You don't have to control everyone around you to live a peaceful life. You only need to learn how to control your own response. That is where your strength lies. That is where your freedom begins, and that is how you protect your inner peace. Next, choosing yourself without guilt, my dear. There comes a time in life when we have to learn how to choose ourselves, and for many people, this can feel very difficult. We may feel guilty for saying no, we may feel guilty for creating distance, we may feel guilty for putting our own needs first. We may even think, am I being selfish? But choosing yourself doesn't mean that you don't care about others. It simply means that you understand that your own well being matters too. For a long time, we may believe that being a good person means always putting everyone else first. Okay? But if you constantly ignore your own needs, your own feelings, and your own peace, eventually you may feel emotionally exhausted, my dear. You cannot pour from an empty cup. You cannot keep giving when you have nothing left inside you. That is why taking care of yourself is not selfish. It is necessary. Choosing yourself can mean many different things. It can mean taking a break when you are tired. It can mean saying no when something doesn't feel right. It can mean living an environment that constantly drains your energy. It can mean spending time alone and reconnecting with yourself. And sometimes it simply means listening to your own heart instead of always worrying about what other people will think. People may not always understand your choices, some may question you, some may disagree with you, but remember, they are not living your life. They don't know everything you have experienced, they don't know every thought you have carried silently, and they don't feel everything you feel. Okay, so you don't need everyone's permission to choose what is right for you. You don't have to feel guilty for protecting your peace. You don't have to apologize for growing. And you don't have to remain the same person just to make others comfortable. Growth means that sometimes you will make different choices than you made in the past. Okay? You will become more aware of your needs. You will understand your limits and you will learn what truly matters to you. And when that happens, don't feel guilty. Be proud of yourself, because choosing yourself is not about becoming selfish. It is about becoming responsible for your own happiness and emotional well being. So, the next time you feel guilty for choosing yourself, remind yourself, I am not hurting anyone by taking care of myself. I am not selfish for protecting my peace. I am simply learning to respect myself. And remember, you can be a kind person. You can care about others. You can help people and still choose yourself. Because you deserve the same kindness, patience, and understanding that you so freely give to everyone else. Sometimes the person you have been waiting for to take care of you is you. So choose yourself, not because you don't care about others, but because you finally understand that you matters too. Next, letting go of what drains you. As we grow and understand ourselves better, we begin to notice something important, my dear. Not everything that takes our time deserves our energy, right? And not even everything that enters our life deserves to stay there forever. Sometimes we hold on to things simply because they are familiar. We stay in situations because we are afraid of change. We keep going back to the same thoughts because they have become a habit. And sometimes we keep giving our energy to people and situations that constantly leave us feeling emotionally drained. But there comes a time when we have to pause and ask ourselves, is this helping me grow or is it slowly draining me? Right? This is a very important question, my dear, because anything that constantly takes away your peace deserves your attention. Maybe it is a negative environment, maybe it is constant overthinking, maybe it is an unhealthy habit, maybe it is a connection that no longer feels right, or maybe it is simply the habit of worrying about things that are completely outside your control. Whatever it may be, you have to learn to recognize what drains you. At once you recognize it, you have to give yourself permission to step back. Letting go doesn't always mean completely removing something from your life. Sometimes it simply means changing amount of energy you give to it. Sometimes it means creating healthy distance. Sometimes it means saying no. And sometimes it means accepting that you cannot change the situation and choosing to move forward. The hardest part of letting go is often not the letting go itself, my dear. It is accepting that things may not become the way we once hoped they would. But life doesn't always give us what we expect. And sometimes that is okay, because when one door closes, it can create space for a new beginning. When we let go of what constantly drains us, we create more space for things that help us grow, my dear. We create space for peace, we create space for happiness, we create space for learning, we create space for new opportunities, and most importantly, we create space to reconnect with ourselves. So don't be afraid to let go of what is no longer good for you. You don't have to carry every situation with you. You don't have to carry every person's opinion. You don't have to carry every disappointment. Some things are meant to be lessons, not lifelong burdens. Take the lesson, leave the burden behind, and move forward with a lighter heart. Okay? Remember, letting go is not always about losing something. Sometimes letting go is about gaining sometimes much more valuable. Your peace, your freedom, your energy, and your ability to move forward. So ask yourself today, what am I holding on to that is taking away my peace? And if you already know the answer, maybe it is time to slowly let it go, not with anger, not with regret, but with acceptance. Because sometimes the best way to protect your future is to stop carrying the weight of your past. My message to you, now I want to share a message with you. If you are going through a difficult phase in your life, I want you to know that you are not alone, my dear. Sometimes life becomes confusing. Sometimes we don't know which decision is right. Sometimes we keep thinking about the past and worrying about the future. And in all this confusion, we forget to live in the present. So take a moment, pause, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, what do I truly want for my life? Not what other people want for you, not what society expects from you, not what makes everyone else happy. Ask yourself what truly brings peace to your heart, my dear. Because your life is your journey. Everyone will have an opinion about your choices. Some people will support you, some people may not understand you, and some people may even judge you. But remember, they are not living your life. You are. So don't be afraid to make choices that are right for you. Don't be afraid to set boundaries. Don't be afraid to say no. Don't be afraid to step away from negativity. And don't be afraid to start again. You don't have to have everything figured out today. Life is journey of learning. You will make mistakes, right? You will change your mind. You will grow, and that's okay. What matters is that you keep moving forward. If something is taking away your peace, pay attention. If something is constantly draining your energy, don't ignore it, my dear. If a situation is stopping you from growing, have the courage to make a change. And remember, choosing yourself doesn't mean you stop caring about others. It means you understand that you are also important. Your dreams matter, your feelings matter, your time matters, your peace matters. So please don't spend your entire life trying to be everything for everyone, okay? You are allowed to be yourself. You are allowed to grow at your own pace. You are allowed to change. You are allowed to choose a different path. And almost importantly, you are allowed to choose peace. Maybe you cannot change everything happening around you, but you can change how you respond. You can choose what you focus on. You can choose where you put your energy, and you can choose what you carry in your heart. So my message to you is simple: don't lose yourself while trying to keep everything and everyone around you happy. Take care of yourself, protect your peace, keep learning, keep growing, and always remember, you are worthy of a life that feels peaceful. Okay, so your journey is yours. Walk it with courage, walk it with presence, and most importantly, walk it with peace. And before I end this video, I want you to remember one thing, my dear: life will not always be easy. You will meet people who understand you, and you will meet people who don't. You will experience situations that make you happy, okay? And you will experience situations that teach you difficult lessons. But through everything, never forget yourself. Don't lose your peace trying to control what you cannot control, okay? Don't lose your energy trying to please everyone, and don't lose yourself trying to hold on to something that it is no longer helping you grow. Sometimes the strongest thing you can do is to take a step back. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is to say, this is not right for me anymore. And sometimes the most powerful decision you can make is simply to choose peace. You don't need to have all the answers today. You don't need to know exactly what tomorrow will bring. Okay? Just take one step at a time, trust yourself, listen to your inner voice, and believe that you are capable of creating a better life for yourself. Remember, you cannot control everyone, you cannot change everything, but you can always choose your response. You can choose your boundaries, you can choose your mindset, you can choose where you give your energy, okay? And you can choose what kind of life you want to create. So if you take only one message from this video, let it be this: choose your peace, choose your growth, choose yourself, because your peace is precious, my dear. Your energy is precious, and your life is precious. Never be afraid to walk away from what constantly takes away your peace. Never be afraid to close a chapter that no longer serves you, okay? And never be afraid to begin again, because sometimes the ending of one chapter is the beginning of something beautiful. So, wherever you are in your life today, I hope you choose yourself, not out of selfishness but out of self respect, my dear. I hope you choose peace, not because life is perfect, but because you deserve to live with a peaceful heart. And I hope you never forget that you are stronger than you think. Thank you so much for spending your valuable time with me and listening to my thoughts. If this message touched your heart to give you even a little strength, I hope you will carry this thought with you You don't have to change the whole world to find peace. Okay? Sometimes you just have to change what you allow into your own world. So take care of yourself, keep learning, keep growing, keep moving forward, and always choose your peace, choose yourself. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Hare Krishna to my dear friends.